Hi guys, I'm HAZIQ SADAT bin Muhammad FAIRUS. My metric number B0624103339. So I'm going to present my part, which is introduction. So I will present about Zeekr, a premium luxury electric vehicle brand established in 2021 under Geely Holding Groups, one of the largest automotive manufacturers in China. Zeekr was created as part of Geely strategies to enter the intelligent and sustainable mobility industry due to the increasing global demand for electric vehicles. The company combined advanced automotive engineering with digital technologies such as artificial intelligence, cloud connectivity, autonomous driving system, and OTA software updates. Zeekr position itself as a technology-driven mobility brand and compete with major EV companies like Tesla and BYD. Hi, now I'm gonna continue my part, which is global and Malaysian EV industry development. So the global electric vehicle industry is currently experiencing rapid growth due to increasing environmental awareness and the worldwide transition towards sustainable transportation system. Factors such as climate-related regulation, government incentive, improvements in battery technology, and charging consumer preference have contributed to the increase in EV demands. According to the International Energy Agency, global EV sales continue to grow as consumers seek cleaner and smarter transportation solutions. In Malaysia, the EV industry is still developing but is growing quickly due to strong government support. Through the National Energy Transition Roadmap, the government encourage EV adoption by providing tax incentive, expanding charging infrastructure, and introducing EV-friendly regulation. This development creates strong opportunities for companies like Zeekr to enter and grow within the Malaysian markets. Hi, so this is for my last part, which is Zeekr product features and conclusion. So Zeekr offers premium electric vehicle models such as the Zeekr 001 and Zeekr X, which are designed to deliver high performance and advanced driving experience. This vehicle includes modern features such as autonomous driving system, intelligent infotainment technology, AI-powered connectivity, fast charging capability, and long driving range performance. Zeekr vehicles are not only transportation tools but are also consistent smart lifestyle product that suit modern digital lifestyle and consumer expectation. In conclusion, Zeekr successfully combines luxury vehicle design, advanced technology, and sustainable mobility solution. With strong support from Geely Holding Group and the increasing demand for electric vehicles globally and in Malaysia, Zeekr has strong potential to become an important player in the future automotive industry.
Good morning, sir. My name is Ng Si Yun. In this session, I will explain the objective of our report. The main of this report is to analyze consumer behavior in the context of Zeekr and understand how this behavior influences marketing strategy in the electric vehicles industry. This report focuses on the premium EV segment using Zeekr as a case study. The purpose is to explore how high technology products can influence modern consumer decision making. These are several specific objectives in this report. First, to analyze the consumer behavior patterns of Zeekr customer. Second, to identify the psychological and personal factors that influence the purchase of electric vehicles. Third, to examine the buying decisions process of consumer in the EV market. Next, to evaluate how brands' perceptions and social influence affect purchasing decisions. Finally, to propose effective marketing strategies based on the analysis of consumer behavior. Overall, these reports help us better understand how consumers make decisions in the premium EV market and how companies like Zeekr can respond effectively. Thank you.
This study adopts a quantitative research approach to analyze consumer behavior towards electric vehicles, focusing on Zeekr as a case study. Primary data was collected through an online survey using Google Forms, which included both closed-ended and also Likert-scale questions to measure respondents' perception and intention of buying. A total of 25 respondents participated in this particular survey, mainly consisting of Malaysian adults aged 18 and above who are potential car buyers. The sampling method used is convenience sampling, where respondents were selected based on their availability and also willingness to participate in this particular survey. In addition to primary data, secondary data was also collected from sources such as website reports and news articles to provide further insights into the electric vehicles industry. Last but not least, the data was analyzed using descriptive analysis to identify key trends and also consumer preference and their behaviors.
Assalamualaikum Encik Wan. My name is Muhammad NURHAZIQ bin Bahari. For this section, I will explain for the psychological factor which include motivation and perception. Motivation explain why consumers are interested in EVs. Many are driven by environmental concern as EV are more eco-friendly. They are also attracted to the new technology and advanced features. In addition, EVs can reflect a modern lifestyle and offer long-term cost saving. For example, our survey show high awareness of EV benefits, indicating strong motivation among respondents. Next is perception, which is how consumers view the brand. Even if they are interested, their perception affects their final decision. For Zeekr, brand awareness is still moderated, and consumers are concerned about quality, charging infrastructure, and costs. For example, our data show moderated awareness of Zeekr and key concern about charging and costs. So the key point is that while motivation is high, negative perception reduce purchase intention. Alright, for the next slide, I will explain for the personal factor, which include age, income, and lifestyle. First, age. Younger consumers are more open to the new technology and more likely to adopt EVs, while older consumers are more resistant. For example, our survey show that the most respondents are young adults. Second, income. Since EVs are premium product, high-income consumers are more likely to purchase, while lower-income group face price barrier. This is supported by our data, where income clearly influence purchase decision. Finally, we have lifestyle. Consumers who are eco-conscious and tech-savvy are more attracted to EVs, especially those living in urban area. For example, our findings show that lifestyle plays a role in purchase decision. So, the key point is that Zeekr should target young, tech-savvy consumer with medium to high income. So that's all from me. Thank you.
I will present about the consumer behavior analysis. The first two is buying decision process and brand perception. So for the buying decision process, the first stage is problem recognition. So consumer realize that the needs for a suitable cost saving and advanced vehicle. For example, rising fuel price and environmental concerns encourage EV adoption. And the second stage is information search. Consumer gather information from digital platforms, for example, YouTube, social media, automotive website, and online reviews. And the next stage is evaluation of alternative. Consumer evaluate EV brands based on performance, charging infrastructure, brand reputation, technology feature, and price. And the next is the gain advantage through autonomous driving feature like OTA, updates, and smart connectivity system. And the next stage is purchase decision. Purchase decision will influence by promotion, financing option, and government incentive. For example, Malaysia EV tax exemption and NUTR policies has encouraged EV purchase. And the last stage is post-purchase behavior. Positive experience can create customer satisfaction, brand loyalty, and positive word of mouth. And the next I will present is brand perception. So, how consumer view about Zeekr? Zeekr is perceived as a premium and technology-driven brand. It's supported by Geely, which is can increase consumer trust, and some Malaysian consumers still have limited awareness of the brand. And the Zeekr position itself similarly to Tesla as a high-tech mobility brand. And the second is key factor that influencing brand perception. So the first is smart connectivity feature. The next is modern and futuristic design, online reviews, and influencer opinion. And the last is media coverage and social proof. And the last is the challenge of the Zeekr. So the challenge of the Zeekr is concerned about battery reliability, limited charging infrastructure. And the next I will present is the digital and social media influence. So current consumer trend in EV market is digital content influence consumer on YouTube reviews, TikTok videos, automotive blogs, and online forums. And EV reviewers strongly influence consumer attitudes towards it by its battery range, performance, and smart feature. And the next is electronic word of mouth, and consumer will trust the peer recommendation, online communities, and customer reviews. The positive discussion will increase brand reputation, customer trust, and purchase intention. And the next is sustainability trends. So the first is growing demand from sustainable transportation. Environmental awareness is increasing globally, and the consumer will prefer EVs to support a greener lifestyles. And the government policies have and climate concern encourage the EV adoption. And the next is impact on ZIG. ZIG will be promoting its sustainability, low carbon emission, and energy efficient mobility solution. And the last is the real company example. The first is Tesla, and it has a strong brand image based on innovation and sustainability, and it heavily influenced through social media, and it rely on word of mouth marketing. And the next is BYD. It focus on affordability and reliability product, and it target the price sensitive consumer, and it maintains strong technology capability. And the last is ZIG. It target premium EV segment, and it combine luxury, technology, and sustainability on its product.
Hi, I'm RISHIKESH MUNIANDY. Today I'm going to explain about the conclusion of this assignment, where the consumer behavior in the electric vehicle industry using Zeekr is our main case study. The main goal was to understand the actual influences by people when they decide to buy premium electric vehicles, especially in Malaysia. From our findings, we found that there are three main factors influence consumers, which is psychological, personal, and social factors. First is a psychological factor. This includes things like motivation, perception, and attitude. A lot of consumers are motivated by environmental concerns like wanting to reduce pollution and support sustainability. At the same time, they also see EVs as they are save money in the long run, especially on the fuel and the maintenance. Next is our personal factors. This includes income, lifestyle, job, and age. Premium EVs like Zeekr are usually more attractive to middle and high income groups. People who are working professional or living in the urban areas are more likely to consider EV because they value comfort, innovation, and modern technology. Then we also have a social factor. This is about influence from family, friends, and even online communities. Social media also plays a big role here, where reviews and influencers online discussion can affect their buying decision about a brand, especially for expensive products like electric cars. We also found that Zeekr attracts consumer because of its strong image as a premium and modern EV brand, such as Tesla and BYD. People are drawn its luxury design, smart features, AI technology, safety system, long driving range. All of these make it feel Zeekr is a high-tech premium lifestyle product. So on top of that, even though our Zeekr's upfront price is high, many consumers still find it EVs attractive because of long-term saving and lower fuel costs, less maintenance, and government incentives. However, there are still some concerns. Some consumers worry about charging station availability, battery life, resale value, and whether newer EV brands can be trusted in Malaysia. These concerns can slow down the buying decisions. We also notice that lifestyle plays a big role, especially younger and urban consumers prefer products that are modern, eco-friendly, and tech-focused. This is why EVs are becoming more popular with this group. So based off all this, we suggest a few things for Zeekr. First, they should focus more on social media marketing and work with influencers to build trust and awareness. Second, they should educate people with more about EV, like how battery work, charging, long-term serving, and everything. Third, they should position themselves as a clearly premium lifestyle brand And lastly, they can improve affordability through financing plans, trade-ins, and highlighting government incentive. Overall, the main takeaway is that understanding consumer behavior really important. If Zeekr aligns its marketing and products with the what consumer want, and it will build stronger trust and grow better in Malaysia EV market. Thank you.